Good afternoon, VIPKid teachers. My name is Teacher Kristi. I've been with VIPKid for over a year, since October of 2017. And I have grown closer and closer to my students. I remember just hungering to be close, to have that relationship with my students that I saw other people having. And it's almost like I wanted to force it in the beginning. I wanted to be like, oh, they're my baby, and I love all of them, but it wasn't quite that relationship yet until about a year. And now it's like they're family for real. My students are family, they just are. So that being said, I've wanted to start sending stuff, so I've sent some gifts through VIPKid Gift here. And if you go look on Facebook, it's a group. You can be added to it. It's called VIPKid Dino Gift here. I'm pretty sure that's the title, but I probably am not saying her name right, but it starts with a Y, Yujing. But anyway, she's super, super kind, super helpful, and I got to send the little cute pigs to my one of my families that I see every single week. The mom and I see the dad sometimes, but mainly the mom and the student Tiger. I got to send her a gift, and the lady is based in China. She's actually a mom, and she used to work for VIPKid. I don't know if she still does or not, but we send her payment through PayPal and show her, what we want. And then she sends from China to our student in China. All we have to do is obviously pay her and tell her what we want, and then get the Chinese address, not in English, but in Chinese, the address with phone number and everything from our students through the VIPKid platform, which it's easier to do that now because we just click on the little button that says request student address. So you can find that. I found that in the app. Okay, so this whole video is actually for stamps. I want to share with you that if you're not, you don't want to spend a lot of money on a gift, you can actually just send a letter if you want, but it's not just sending a letter. It's so neat. I find handwritten letters and cards, when I get those, it's just a totally different feeling. So they may be kind of outdated, but I like the outdated stuff. I think it's so neat. So I picked these up from my local post office, and these are so awesome. They smell really strong and good. I'm putting it up like you can smell it. It smells like, I don't know, like flowers or something, but they're little popsicles. And I got those because I was like, I'll have a couple of my girls that I know will like that, and it's forever stamps. And so I asked the lady, I was like, how many of these stamps? And I, of course, got American flags, and then I got this for birthdays. But I was like, how much, how many of these specific stamps do I put on the letter? I just want to know. I don't want it to get returned to me. And she said, just stick 3 on there to be safe, and you're good to go. So if you're wondering how many of these specific stamps you would need, 3 of them. She explained to me that if I put 3 on them, that's going a little bit over, but that if I put 2 on them, that it's not enough. So me specifically buying these, it will take 3 stamps. So if you have these forever stamps, you're going to need 3 of them. So if you're writing a letter, or maybe you're putting something very tiny inside the envelope that, will be able to be sent, then you can do that, and then you don't have to buy a gift. But for me, this is so that I can send more students things, because the gift I'm only able to give to specific students because I don't have a ton of money. If I had a ton of money, sure, all of my students would be getting dinos and pigs and stuff, but I just don't have that kind of money. So I was like, you know what, handwritten letters. I could be doing that, when I feel, led to, or when I just am like, hey, they've been doing such a good job, you know what, I want to let them know. And yes, we have that, we're able to do that through a digital platform through VIPKid, but sometimes it's like I want to send I want to show you. If you stuck around for after 4 minutes, then you get to see this. I got so many cool things from Target. This was in the clearance section, and they're actually cards that are, look, how cool is that? They're Polaroid cards, but I could write inside of them, see? Very neat. And then I got thank you cards and just different cards that I can write to my student or whoever. But if I'm sending it to China, it's going to be 3 of these. Happy teaching, and let me know below if you've ever sent a gift or a letter to your student. How many stamps did you use, and how often do you do it? I'm so curious, how often do you send things? Because I've only done it, I did it when I first started. I actually sent like 4 or 5 maybe it was 3 to 5 letters I know I used through the Felt app, because it combined it into one and sent it to China, and then so it's cheaper for me. But now that I know the students more, it's more specific on which student I send it to, because I can't just keep pulling money that I don't have. So I wait till I have the money, and then I'm able to send them stuff. So happy teaching, and let me know below how often you send gifts, what you send, if you want to tell me. And I don't have to get up all up in your business, but I'm just curious to know if you send letters and how long it took you to get to that point where your student felt like family, because it happened for me. It happened at a year. I thought it was happening in the beginning, but at 1 year, I'm like, all right, I'm ready for you to come visit. I'm ready to go visit you and your family. You know, y'all can stay with us. They've already invited us into their home, and I'm like, okay, I travel to China. I'm taking you up on it. Happy teaching.